Hello, everybody! What's up, guys? Souls Gaming here, and welcome back to another tutorial. Whew, I have a lot of energy today because I'm hyped. It's been so long since I recorded. School is annoying, but it's Labor Day weekend. I'm going to be showing you all the aspects of what makes an extreme demon, how to make it hard, and all the freaking cataclysm bloodlust type of gameplay that you could ask for. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Let me just calm down first. Alright, so with extreme demons, it all requires these key fundamentals. Very hard timing, some straight fly or hard clicks when flying, tight wave spaces, tight spider spaces, basically really tight spaces. So let's go ahead and start off with how to make extreme cube gameplay. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with hard cube gameplay, or the introduction of an extreme demon. Now with cube, it's a really simple gameplay mode that a lot of people underestimate and don't know how to make it hard, when there's actually a lot of ways to make it hard and allow it to be able to sync. So let's just go ahead and listen to this beautiful, nice, and relaxing song that everyone will enjoy. With cube, you have to be really precise with your timings and with your placement of your orbs. So let's go ahead and make a little bit of gameplay. Now keep this in mind. Precision is key with this. So let's go ahead and start off with, you know what? Let's start off with the jump pad, because why not? Alright, so the cube hits a jump pad, of course. And we're gonna put an orb right here. Now normally in a normal level you would just click it right away, like so. In a normal level you will click it right away. But with an extreme demon, what you can do is you can make the player wait for a while before clicking it. So a little bit of a timing jump like this. Like that, because you're not having to worry about the inside. It's complicated crap, just make it hard. Alright, so let's go ahead and put a spike right here and right here. Make sure to always test this out while you're making an extreme demon, because you don't want your level to be very buggy. Yes, you want the gameplay to be annoying, but not super buggy, or people will complain about it. We can add a couple of saw blades, so you don't have to worry about floating into heaven, and you can just worry about hitting that saw right there, so it's preventing you from going anywhere. Be sure with the cube, always have precise jumps, and don't forget to add in triple spikes. So let's go ahead and make a quick little platform right here. And we're going to add a triple spike jump. And we're going to try to make it sync with the song as well. Spikes are key, so be sure to don't hesitate with how many spikes you're adding. Because, you know, well, it's an extreme demon. Extreme demons have spikes. Now let's move on to the ship part. Alright, now that we have made our little bit more of our cube section right here with a couple of precise timings and jumps and placements, now we're going to move on to the ship section. Now with ship sections, people think you always have to rely on straight fly, when in fact you don't actually have to depend on straight fly. You can actually add so much more to extreme demon straight flying than you think. So let's go ahead and make a quick example. What you can do is you can actually make diagonal straight flying, which is still, you know, it's different, or you can make sloped, you know, how can I explain it? Looped type of flying, which I will show you. So here's what I like to do sometimes is I like to put, like, you know, these little black platforms down and straighten them out first, and I like to curve them. So I make the player go up and down in precise places, and I also like to put a spike here and there just so this player can fly in between the spikes rather than just, you know, flying straight in between them. You can just, you know, go up and down while doing it. You have to be really creative with ship parts, because the ship is kind of hard to, you know, make type of hard uniqueness with it without making it, you know, a generic straight flying part. So actually we're gonna keep this as a small ship instead of a big ship, because a big ship would not be, well, it probably could, but I don't think a big ship could fit through that. So I just want it to be as tight as possible, so it's as difficult as it possibly can be. So we're just going to add a couple of more of these black platforms right here, and we're going to make a tiny little spot here. And here's a little quick builder tip while I'm here. It is okay to use no damage while testing out your extreme demon, because you don't want to consistently do this unless you're the verifier. But when building an extreme demon, it's okay to use ignore damage, so you can simulate the gameplay without actually having to do it. But be sure to always test it in practice mode just to make sure it's actually, you know, possible. Make sure your level is always possible, so test the level out for yourself just to make sure it's actually, you know, possible, I guess. Also, another quick tip with the ship part, these little thorns on the top of this grass obstacle, or these right here, they do not kill you, but the ground block beneath all the feathers and stuff around it, that does kill you. So be sure to, you know, deceive your players by hiding their icon. Around like here is where it drops. So we're gonna extend this little platform so you get a little bit of a break, or if you want to, you can add little mini triple spikes if you please. And let's go ahead and just add a smooth transition into the wave. Now with the wave, when transitioning from a cube to a wave, it can usually glitch out because the when you go into the wave portal, it will glitch into the ground, end up killing you and making it really buggy. So in order to prevent that, what you can do is you can add a jump pad into the wave and make sure the wave has enough space so you can transition into it. And yeah, let's go ahead and make some wave gameplay. Woo! Now you can be really creative with the wave. You can actually either make a certain pathway that the player has to go through like this, or what you can do is you can, which I've been seeing a lot of, which I really like, is that you can make a small little compartment like this, and you have to make the player like wave through that little tight space at 4 times speed with the mini wave, and it is extremely difficult, but it's actually really fun at the same time. So let's go ahead and see if this is actually possible. Actually, I have ignore damage done. I forgot about that. That's possible. Perfect. I like that. It's fun and it's unique, and it can also lead on to the next transition of the level, which is right here. And you can just be really creative with this type of wave gameplay. Just make sure it's not buggy, and throughout the gameplay of the wave, be sure to add saws, spikes, etc, etc. Make sure there are precise timings when making this. That is the main detail of making an extreme demon. Make sure there is precision in every single part, because you have to be the best of the best in order to make it. And by the way, according to other demon makers, there are multiple ways of demons. Basically, I say it like this: there's the timing demons, and there's the skill demons, and there's the memory demons. With memory, you have to make an extreme, you have to have really good memory, so you have to remember a certain pathway, like with Killbot, or you have a skill demon like Bloodlust. Either type of demon is a great example of what you can base your demon around on. But right now, what I'm making so far, since I forgot to say it in the beginning, I'm making a skill type demon, because memory demons, yeah, they're fun to make and fun to do, but I don't have a good memory. Alright, so with the ball part, I'm going to combine this with the spider, since they're really similar in gameplay, and it doesn't have to be 4 times speed. If it's 4 times speed, you're just going to have to make like really quick reactions, but if it's with slow speed, like I'm going to do with this example right here, you really need really precise precision with this. So let's go ahead and put a start position at the slow little ball part, and we're actually going to have it as a big ball, and we're going to add a couple of, you know, tight spaces with the ball. So let's go ahead and just test this out. So say we got a spike right here, and the ball is going up here. What we're going to do is we're going to add a spike here and a here. Be sure to add spikes where it's difficult for the player to get through. Make sure the spaces are as tight as you possibly can. And do I still have ignore damage on? I probably do. Yep. So let's go ahead and try it now. Be sure to test it at every single angle, just so you can make the player play at more precise timing. Like that. There's the perfect. Alright, so with the robot, it's very similar to the cube. You have to be really precise and very precisionist, even though that's not even a word, with your jumps. And with the robot, make sure your player can do short jumps and long jumps like so. That's a long jump, and that's a short jump. Like that. So it can jump through little hoops like this. So if you want, you can make your player jump through a hoop, and if they don't jump through the hoop completely right, they die. What you can do is, if it's a crazy song like this, you can make your player go through multiple game mode changes and make it even more harder to see, like so. Also, a little quick tip, you can add little jump pads and jump orbs inside the portals, just in case you want to add that into your gameplay, which makes it a lot more fun and a lot more difficult. And since we made this cool looking transition, we're gonna move on to our final game mode, which is the UFO Flappy Bird Edition. Now with the UFO, it's probably one of the easiest ways for extreme timings, because with UFO you have to be precise with it or you will die. So I'm just gonna make you start off going upside down as the UFO, and I'm gonna make you click immediately. And that's what you can do. Make players either wait a nanosecond before clicking, or make them click immediately, or they will die. So for example, I'm gonna playtest this again, and if I don't press it in time, then my player will either go through this spike or he will jump over it. So let's go ahead and show you how to do that right now. See, like that. I kind of have to move the portal and the spike up a little so it's a little bit possible. So let's try that again. There we go. And we can move this portal down just a little bit, and there we go. And I actually like adding little slopes with it as well, and then adding a portal where you have to jump to. It's just gonna be really creative with this as well. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of a slope here, because the hitboxes of the slope will not kill the cube. The hitboxes of the slope will only kill the cube if it is on the opposite side of the slope or the wave, unless it has the deep. That's all it is to really making an extreme demon: precise timings or hard memory. This has been Souls Gaming, and if you have any other tutorials, be sure to leave them down in the comments below. Anyways guys, this has been Souls Gaming, and I will see you guys next time. Later! Don't forget, I have a 3,000 subscriber special. If you want to enter it, be sure to join my Discord server and submit one of your funniest clips of you playing video games. The link will be in the description.